questions. Are there any questions now? The date is April 4th, 2015. Any other question? Yes. Yeah.
How many events in the series right now? How many events do you have confirmed?
Can you put that mic on?
Can you tell us how many events you have confirmed for the championship?
Yes, 9 events. We will start in Beijing, in China, in September 13th. That's the first race ever of a Formula E. Then we will go to Malaysia, to Putrajaya, next to Kuala Lumpur. Then we go to Punta del Este in Uruguay. After that to Buenos Aires. After Buenos Aires, we have a slot in February, and we are deciding now we have 2 options for February, so this will be the 10th race, but it is not confirmed yet. Miami on March 15th, Long Beach, April 4th, Monte Carlo on May 9th, Berlin, May 30th, and London, June 27th. So those are the 10, 9 will be 10 events for the first season of Formula E.
How many teams do you expect to compete here?
We have 10 teams in the championship, teams from all over the world. We wanted to have a grid that would be geographically very diversified. So we have 2 teams from the US. We have Andretti and Dragon of Jay Penske. So they're teams that actually those 2 will have a little advantage because they're used to race here every year. We have teams from the UK, Virgin of Richard Branson has a team, and Dryson. We have a French team, Dams, which is owned by the former Formula 1 world champion 4 times Alain Prost and Jean-Paul Driot. We have Team China, from the official team from the Chinese Ministry of Sports and the Chinese government. We have Super Aguri, the former F1 team from Japan. Mahindra from India. And Venturi from Monaco. So these are the 10 teams that are involved in the championship.
How long have you been thinking about trying to put together this series, and when did it start to become possible?
So that's a very good question. We've been thinking about this for probably 5 years. It was the first time we had this idea that it would be, it would be cool to organize an full electric race series. But it started to become a reality about 2 years ago, when the FIA, the International Federation of Autosport, took the initiative to propose or to invite promoters to propose ideas to make this a reality. We went to FIA. We come from the world of racing. Here there were really 2 options. Either we could be people from the world of the environment movement or from racing. We are from racing. So we came with this idea, and we came also with the solutions to make it a reality. And that was August 2012, so under 2 years. We signed the license deal with the FIA in end of August. So we've been working on this, actually really working on this for under, I would say, about 18, 19 months. So it's been a lot of work, but so far so good. Actually, we're really ready to start. The cars are ready, the teams are ready, the drivers are ready, so it looks like everything is ready. And now we have also Long Beach.
Originally there was a plan for a race in Los Angeles. Is that still on the table, or is this now serving as the Los Angeles race?
Well, this will be the race in Southern California. So we looked at a number of locations in the LA County. Long Beach was always very high, actually, the top of the list. But there were other considerations in Long Beach because there was a renewal of the existing Grand Prix agreement and other things. So we were waiting for all those things to be finalized, which they were. And at the same time, we were working with other locations in LA. But as soon as we could confirm this venue, we've been extremely, happy to be able to confirm. So this will be the venue for Southern California.
How long will the race last, and will it be in conjunction with the Grand Prix?
The race will last, the actual race will last an hour is the maximum time. The actual racing time will be probably closer to 50 minutes. There is a unique feature in this race, is that every driver uses 2 cars. Because these cars and these batteries, they last for about 25 minutes at race pace. These cars will go for hours at 60 or 70 miles per hour. But when they push, and these drivers are going to really push, the autonomy is about 25 minutes. So 50 minutes race. We have free practice in the morning, starting early around 8, 9 o'clock, qualifying around noon, race around 4 o'clock. And streets should be open at 6 o'clock.
Where are these cars coming from? Are they coming from traditional race car builders, or is there California high technology in them? And Mr. Mayor, is there a possibility of this industry of high-speed electric cars coming to Long Beach?
Yes, we looked all over the world for technology for these cars, and we actually found it in Formula One. So the Formula One has been doing a lot of development in the KERS energy recovery system on the electric space. So the motor is manufactured by McLaren, the battery is manufactured by Williams, the integration of the system is done by the Renault F1 department, so comes from the world of racing. This is on year 1 because all the cars are the same, but on year 2 we are expecting manufacturers to come and do their own powertrains and their own cars. And then I leave for the mayor, but obviously there is a possibility of this technology being developed in this area.
Yeah, I think the truth is this is now in its infancy, and if you look at not only Formula E and electric vehicles, but you look at all the things that are happening in the electric sector with storage, with electric vehicles being able to interchange with the grid, with all kinds of devices that are coming on the market. I don't think you could predict what would happen. I'm hopeful that this will be the beginning of having an industry sector here in Long Beach which is not only devoted to electric vehicles, but to a lot of apparatus that will improve the efficiency and alternate resources on the system.
Yes, you mentioned year 1 for powertrain and year 2. The long term, what's the plan to encourage manufacturers to develop these new technologies?
We are in conversations with many manufacturers, and the key is to be relevant to the road cars. If we do a championship that is focusing too much on other elements of racing, like aerodynamics and so on, there are better alternatives that are already there. But if we create a championship in which all the freedom of development is focused on the electric powertrain, that really helps the manufacturers, because they can then translate all the advances they do in the powertrain technology, either battery, motor, charging system, to their road cars. So that's really the key. We are talking with 8 of them. Actually, the plan, or our ideal scenario, is 10 teams, 10 manufacturers. So 10 OEMs being one on each, linked to each team, and producing a different powertrain. We're not so much worried about the chassis. As far as I'm concerned, they could all share the same chassis, but the powertrain should be different and everyone competing with each other on the powertrain.
Any other questions?
Good morning. First of all, congratulations on a fantastic event, and the program direction is great. I have kids as well, and one of the things they expect to do when they go anywhere is be connected nowadays. I'm a little biased. I work for a company called Cisco that does a lot of connectivity. We've got lunch later, but anything you're doing to, from a connectivity perspective, so the kids can enjoy the social aspect of it and the interaction perspective as well?
Yes, that's very important, because, and very rightly so, the kids today want to participate, they don't want to watch. And I see also with mine. You have actually in the row in front of you our partners from Qualcomm, who are, we have a very close partnership with Qualcomm since very early days of the championship. They really joined us very early, and we're working with them in both wireless charging for the cars, which is a really cool futuristic technology, but also connectivity. This championship has one particular element, which is the fans can vote through Twitter or Weibo in China or through social media for their favorite driver. And the driver who gets, the 3 drivers who get more votes from their fans get an additional boost, an additional amount of energy they can use from their battery during the race. So there is actually a direct effect of the fans in the result of the race. And that is the first time ever it's going to happen in any sport. Because in football, you cannot score a goal through Twitter. Or in tennis, you cannot score a tennis ball. But here, through Twitter, you're going to be able to push your driver, and that overtaking may take him to victory. So we think kids, especially, are going to like that because they're going to be able to interact directly with the race.
Any other questions?
I know you said that the race is supposed to be about an hour. Is it going to be a lapped race or is it going to be a timed race then?
It's going to be a lap race, but with a limit, an absolute limit of 1 hour. So it's, you know, like Formula 1, for example, is a lap race, number of laps, but a maximum limit of 2 hours. This is a maximum limit of 1 hour, so if the race takes more than 1 hour, whoever is winning after 1 hour takes it.
Thank you. All of us will be around afterward if you have any additional questions, and please help yourself to the great food by Sabre and SMG, and thank you all for being here. It's a great day for the city, great day for Formula E, and we're going to have a lot of fun in 15. Thank you.